Wasn't too long ago, I was in this room teaching students during the pandemic over Zoom. And I just want to share this story because it's really what brings me here to you today. Um, I was trying to teach saxophone and trumpet and all the instrumental music I loved teaching in person over the Zoom, and it just wasn't really translating. The students seemed to be frustrated. They'd show up or not show up with their cameras off, and they all actually got issued Chromebooks, which are fairly capable computing machines. And I realized that there was an HTML DAW that they could start making music on the computers with. And with my love for electronic music and creating music and composition, um, I just figured, like, okay, well, maybe we turn these Chromebooks into music making machines. And previous to this, like, I couldn't even assign homework online because not every student would have a computer at home, and it wasn't equitable. And I totally appreciated that. But now that the students had these computers, we started diving into electronic music, and I realized how much I love teaching electronic music, and making my love for making electronic music got even deeper. And that kind of brought me to this platform, which is creating an online course for my students to make music. Because once we got back in the classroom, I commandeered a um, computer lab and put Ableton on all the computers. And in order to get all the students to be able to practice and move at their own pace and get more one-on-one time with me, I created this course. And it's been super amazing in the classroom because like I said, I get to be interface with the students one-on-one. I get to give my lesson with hopefully as much clarity and energy one time, and that everyone gets that like good take from me, um rather than having to say the same thing over three classes. And I'm up in the front of the class and shut up and sit down and listen to what I say. And now they can kind of move through the videos in the way that I would want to learn, which is to be able to stop, forward, rewind if I miss something, and stop and actually practice what we're doing. Mr. EK's Music Academy Level 1 is part of a 3 level course system that I've created, which surrounds the idea of 3 I's: imitation, integration, and innovation. And this model of learning to compose is what a lot of jazz musicians and musicians preach as far as how to learn the language of music. And we learn it in the same way that young kids and babies will learn a language. We first say, okay, there's a ball, but we don't know it's a ball. We can just repeat the sound. Then we can point, there's a ball. And then finally, we can say, I want the ball, and use these words in different ways to communicate an idea. The other thing that's really amazing about this course that has been really effective and I'm really excited about is it is gamified. So most of my students are like 11 and 12. And if it was just a regular, here's the video, okay, click, check, you're done, next, it's not going to hold the attention of me, let alone my 11 and 12-year-old students. So I found a platform that allows for celebrations and games and points and everything that you would want in something that's going to keep you accountable and engaged and inspired. So I'm really excited for this course. It touches on all the basics of music creation and listening, melody, harmony, song arrangement, mixing, effects, and can take anyone from step zero, like my students coming in with maybe no experience at all, to creating music. Especially in this level 1, we're going from zero to 100 in level 1, but then the end product in level 1 is utilizing the skills to be able to imitate music you like while getting control of the technology, while learning Ableton. I know myself, when I first got into Ableton, I was so fixated on making the best song I possibly could And I would get caught up in the creative process without enough boundaries and kind of fizzle out and get frustrated with the program of like, okay, I'm not getting the idea out fast enough. So I've created a whole bunch of different modules and trainings that give you the skills step by step while giving you other opportunities to be creative and setting you up for ultimate success of really being able to get an idea out in a fun, seamless way. So, very excited to share this with you, and please check it out.